Really catch right, bro. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. I don't got no respect. Break up in the text. Pull up in the G. T3 fly off in the jet. Pull up, I'm suited. And you know I got my tulip. Okay, I might Billy Cooper. Heard you pull up Mini Cooper. Told that little bitch that she stupid. Okay, these niggas can't move me. Okay, these bitches can't move me. Those are not diamonds, they're rubies. Wait, that's not rubies, that's glass. Smack that bitch right on the ass. I know that she's gonna lose me. Yeah, my pull over from Louis. Niggas act like they was rude, but they really be so goofy. If you don't like me, then sue me. Yeah, my new girl got that booty. That my new girl up at Gucci. Yeah, what? That my new girl up at Gucci. Yeah, what? Spend a man's all up at Gucci. Look at your chain with your jewelry. What? You need to cut on my jewelry. Come on. I put a chain on my shooter. Yeah, I put a stick on my Ruger. In the dreams like Freddy Krueger. Just matter act like I knew her. Rari pull out Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, welcome to Life Talk to the One, the show designed to motivate you, to inspire you, and to give you strategies to help you live in the 21st century, and not just live, but I want you to be successful. And I'm your host, Eric Wortham. And amen. Yep, let's get started today. I want to talk about something that I talked about a couple of years ago, but I think it's still valid and important today. Walk It Like I Talk It. It was a song, well, really, it was a statement way before it became a Migos song. It was something that our parents used to say to us when they were trying to get us to focus. They would say, you need to walk it like you talk it, you know. And so Migos made a song by that, you know, that same title, Walk It Like I Talk It. It became very popular, you know, made them even more popular, that song. And so the reason I say that, this is Walk It Like I Talk It 2, because, you know, I already did one. But I told a story about a student that I had named Eric. And I'm an EBD teacher, as everybody know, emotional behavior disorder. That's the students that I work with. And they sometimes they have histories of being violent and stuff with teachers in the school classroom setting. And so that's what I like. That's my niche, you know, working and helping those kids. And so Eric, though, there are some that you can tell that, you know, they don't care right now. And so you're trying to help them to learn to care, you know, and sometimes you know, you might not get that. But there are some that you can see that really wants to. They want to be better. And I just think that the majority of them want to be better. You know, they have something in them that sometimes they think about, hey, I think this may be the time I need to be a little better. And so I think most of them do, but I could tell it. I got to where, you know, I was so good at my job, I just paid attention. I'm a behavior specialist. I pay attention to people. And I knew Eric, he wanted to be better, man. He did. I taught him my standards, my structure. This thing, I was highly structured in my classroom, but I was fun though, you know. And but I knew Eric wanted to be better. And I could tell because he was always apologetic after he done something, you know, because he would say stuff. That was his main thing. He would say stuff because, you know, EBD is kind of like PTSD in grown-ups, people that went to war. You know, they are responding to something, trauma, some type of trauma that happened to them and not necessarily the person. And so it's emotional base, you know, it comes from the disability, you know. And so, but I could tell he wanted to be better because he was apologetic when those things happened, you know, when they came out. You know, he would say, Coach, my bad. I'm so sorry, Coach. I'm going to be good today, but tomorrow I'm going to be extra good. You know, he was apologetic. You know, you can tell some people, they don't apologize or anything, you know, but this guy, you can genuinely see Eric wanted to stop. And so it was about that same time that song came out and hit, Walk It Like I Talk It. And so one of the things that I want to do is I want to use relevancy to help my students. Because as a teacher, if it's not relevant to them, if they can't connect it to something, then you're going to lose them. You know, you got to have a little humor, you know, that kind of thing. But you have to be able to connect it to something that they are familiar with. And so what I did was, the next time he said, "Coach, hey, my bad," I say, "Eric, you got to walk it like you talk it, son." And he started laughing because he connected the song automatically to what I was saying, but it gave me an opportunity to extend a little lesson to him. And I asked him, I say, "Do you know what they're saying in that song? What that saying means, walk it like I talk it?" And he said he didn't really know. You know, he just liked the song, liked the, you know, the words. And I say, well, it means that they are willing to put in the work that it takes to do what they say they want to do. You know, that's because everybody wants to be successful at a top level in their field, whatever it is. But, you know, there's a reason that only a select few make it. It's because that select few has found out that I can't just say it. I have to put some effort behind it to be able to make it work for me. You know, and I've known this for years. That's one of the problems with our younger generations. That, you know, all generations had it. This generation, it seems to be even more, is because when you're young, you think you can shortcut from the work to stardom, or you know, expert. You think you, and that this story. My grandson, one day, you know, we've been living in houses, you know, and this is our third house. But so after you have houses, man, you learn how to fix stuff, you know, because when you call somebody and they say, "Oh, that's $3,000, you know, I'm like, hold on, let me see something. And so I've been doing that for years, you know. I'm not an expert, but I know I've done some, you know, I've replaced pipes, water pipes, stuff like that. And so this time, this water pipe burst in the house at the, it's always at the worst time because I didn't have time to stop to do it, but I know I wasn't going to call anybody. And so I'm putting the pipe together. I did it. It's a pretty easy job. I just have to have everything that I need, right? And so I put this thing together, and you know, normally this glue, I've never seen this glue not hold anything. But I let it sit for, I think you're supposed to let it sit for like 30 minutes or something. Turn on the water, it burst open. I was like, what the heck? And after a few times, you know, my brother-in-law, he's an expert now. I called him and he said, well, you got to leave it in for 6 hours because it's hot water. So I say, oh, shucks. So now I got to leave it in for 6 hours, you know, so the water got to be turned off for 6 hours, you know, and I did 7, but I had to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning because I got people living with us, and, you know, we can't be without water too long. So yeah, 4 a.m. in the morning, I'm up and I go in there and I turn on the water, and for a good minute or so, everything was good. Then all of a sudden, it came back loose again. And so here I am, soaking wet at 4 a.m. in the morning. And so everybody got to get up. So I'm trying to, you know, get it fixed still. And I'm still out there at about 6:30, I guess. My grandson comes in the garage, and because that's how they go to get to the car to go to get ready to go to school. And so he say, "Oh, G-Daddy, what's up?" And he comes over there. He say, "You still don't have that fixed?" He said, "Oh, that's easy. I know how to do that. I can do it. Yep, that'll be quick." And being frustrated like I was, you know, I basically I didn't say what I wanted to say, but I say, "Boy, get out of here. Go to school, bro. Go, leave now. Go to school." Because I've been working on this thing for a couple of days, and he comes in with his 9-year-old butt and says, "That's easy." You know, so yeah, I tell them to go. But again, it's another thing that confirms my theory that they think sometimes this generation thinks that you can go right from, you know, the baby's point to the expert point overnight, and it just not work that way. And so walk it like I talk it. That's what it means, is that just because you want to be successful doesn't mean alone that you're going to be successful. There's some work that must be done. You have to do some things. You have to take some steps. All of those things are going to be things that you have to do in order to, you know, get yourself to where you want to be, to that expert level. You know, it's walking it like you talk it. Don't just say it. Do the things that it takes to get there. I'm Eric Wortham. Remember, be all you can be by doing all you can do. Yeah, yeah.
Girl, I gotta leave. Before you say you're mad. Oh no, now you're mad. Everything gon' hit the fan. I don't want that home again. I don't want that again. Even though that girl a 10, I think we better off being friends. Sight, I'ma hit that again. I'ma lick that again. I'ma split that again. Now I do what I want. Can't do what I can.